Hey guys, Crystal here, and we're back for more Alan Wake for our limited Vedi series, where I'm just gonna get through the first game. Since I have the second game and control on my channel, I might as well have the first game on the channel too, right? So that way you can go back and see what I know that you don't know that you're going to know too, and you can be part of the Remedy Universe Appreciation Society. I just coined that now. Run. Anyway, I'm gonna pull the headset on. We're gonna get started. Oh, I almost forgot. This is your warning. Because this game has flashing lights. If you are sensitive to do so, please, this is your indicator to turn back now. I've got hundreds of videos on this channel at last counting. And you probably find something a little less dangerous to your health. Also, this is a horror game. I might not be scared because I've played this game more times than I think I'm willing to admit. But you might be scared. There are jump scares. So if you are sensitive to the things that scare you, this is also your indicator to either grab your protection blanket, your support animal or support stuffy, or turn back and watch other videos that I have on this channel. Okay? Now that that's said and done, we're gonna actually get started with Alan Wake Remastered.
Previously on Alan Wake, I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
And that's what you missed on the last episode. Why should I do the recap when they do it so much better? Oh, I love this game. I really do. It's one of my favorites. Should I someday do like a tier ranking of like
I'm home.
all of my top games?
Sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
That sounds like a great idea, but first we're gonna check out the other rooms in this crazy little apartment. Blap. Oh god, I hate... One thing though, I hate the camera controls in this game. They are so unwieldy. It's like they're anchored in a place over his shoulder. So you have to catch up to that place before it decides to change. And also, try not to bounce off objects. I can go in the closet? Wait, is that the shoebox? Thomas Zane. Dude, I've never actually been in the closet before. That is the shoebox from the second game, and it's got Thomas Zane books in it. So, please do not recycle box. Okay. That gives me kind of more questions. I'm gonna have to remember if we're in reality right now or if we are not.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Really high up. Alright, before the music inevitably starts. We're leaving. There we go. Back into the apartment proper. Okay. So she's in there. We can get the coffee going, or I can check out this door. Or not. I'm leaving. Fine. Oh god, the camera. I would really just like it to be where I want it to be. Can we talk about how nice this apartment is? Like, dude! It's so pretty. I also appreciate they're using the snowstorm to, like, hide New York, because New York is freaking huge. And that way they don't have to, like, make the skyline. It's a little trick, you know, little editor trick. I'm here for it. Turn on the
Coffee's
coffee
on.
with the B button, because that
Great,
makes
thanks.
sense.
I'll need
I
it if I'm
hate
gonna
it.
finish this by tomorrow.
I can't expect too much from older titles, because they had the things 13 years ago, right? Hey, look, it's the TV. It's still in a box. But we live in 2023 now, so I can be a whiny bitch about it. Okay? Okay. Pick up the manuscript pages. Paging Mr. Wake. So this is not part
This
2.
was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me.
I don't know what that
It
achievement
had
was
been
for.
a long
I'll look
time
later.
to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now.
Hot damn.
My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
I don't necessarily remember this chapter. I might. I mean, obviously I've collected it before. Because this is the episode taken. And I'm only missing a couple of pages. Hopefully we can find more. There is a QR code. It does work. I think that's the one where Sam Lake is playing Max Payne, the character, doing his Max Payne face. I think it was the last episode we saw the interview. And he made the face. That's the face. Oh yeah, these are the Alex Casey books. Return to Sender, What I Can't Forget, Alex Casey, the Alex Casey thriller, The Things That I Want, and The Fall of Casey. I feel like they might be out of order. Is Alex Casey supposed to be like over 2? Keep forgetting. You can't see when I'm pointing at my screen. But it's fine. Am I gonna whine about the camera all day? Maybe. Hi.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
I love her.
Really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Jesus Christ. You two, get a room, I say, as you guys are in your apartment. Oh my god. Turn. Go back into the office. It's fine. Cover mock-ups.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
Mood.
The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Uh-oh.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on, now, please.
Okay.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
There.
I just-
Light. Actually, no.
It just really spooked me.
Don't worry.
Above
We'll
your
just
head,
break
so-
out the candles.
So let's light into the whole room.
No, it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Aw.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light
Y'all
switch.
remember the clicker,
She
right?
called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
So theoretically,
Even if you are a liar.
the clicker we might
Thanks for
know
this.
now that the clicker might be an object of power, and he might be the type of person who can wield objects of powers effectively. Because object of powers have this ability to basically kill whoever tries to play with them or drive them crazy, with the exception of these few individuals. I remember this from Control.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Fucked up! Fucked up!
I'm
I feel
okay.
like
My
fucked
head's
up is the
fine.
answer.
I had to lie about my headache and memory loss.
And they
He'd
have
send me to a
Thomas
hospital
Zane
for
books.
tests. I couldn't leave without
Which
Alice.
makes me curious.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Because,
Well
like,
then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
I appreciate the size
I'll
of
let
that
you get
fish.
on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc
Thanks!
Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff
pardon me.
Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for
Oh, he's
this,
looking at the
Doc.
fish.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever
UFO
caught, if you can believe that
sightings
coming from an
in
old fisherman
sky.
like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's
Trying to read the
fly
paper,
fishing
but it's
for you.
really hard.
You a fishing man, Mr. Wake?
God, no.
Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
So, there's gonna be spoilers for the second game. If I forgot to say that before, because I will be kind of talking about the streams as they happen. Which there's only one left.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her
Probably.
office.
I'm getting there. I'm
go
looking
down the
around. Because yesterday or a couple days ago, we found out that the Cult of the Tree has been looking after Bright Falls for the last 13 years, and they've always known about some of the shenanigans that have gone on.
Thank you for testing
Right.
the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant.
I love Cynthia.
Changes and you can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day.
Sorry. So they're like, yeah, no, we've known about this the whole time. We've known that there's weird shit in this town, and I've tried. So 2007. So this guy went missing in 2007, which was over 13 years ago, or because it's 2010 right now. Yeah. So people are still going missing. All of these people has a knack for winning contests. I love how that's a thing. So I still think Bright Falls was still weird before Alan Wake, with the events of what happened to Thomas Zane and the thing in the 70s. It just only got known to the outside world, and the FBC caught on because Alan Wake was a famous person that went missing. That's my take, right there.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
That's nice. Guess
That was
what?
Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Like
She'd
going
fit
crazy.
right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course,
See,
what
that leads
small
more
town
credence
hasn't?
to my theory that the town has always been weird, and people only really found out about it because of Alan being a famous person. Picking up the manuscript page.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress.
Yep,
She
Jagger.
lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
It's like, everything's fine. I'm just seeing shadows. Sometimes the shadows are actually spooky and are going to get you. Probably shouldn't. No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to do that. You probably shouldn't look behind you, shit that most YouTubers do. But I'm not a horrible person today. I'm sorry. Well, let's get back to it. Ooh, buttons.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over. Wait. Yeah.
I just realized
Look,
okay, yeah, so we
located
did
the
know
break
Mulligan and
book.
Thornton
It's
before.
Here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over. Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
We know that the dark place takes over. Is there anything behind here? Can I see behind here? I want to see behind here. Nope, nothing behind there. Okay.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
What's the run button again?
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you. Everything's better with charged battery.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
No.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
Wouldn't worry about
I
it.
wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
See, I wonder if she actually would, though. Because,
Excuse
again,
me. I
he's
need to
under the
take this.
assumption that all this is weird. Right? But
Hello?
they know this town's fucked up, right?
Help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a
Mr.
spot
Wake,
called
can I
Lover's
help you with
Peak.
anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Turn the light. The light's on. The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
See, he knows. I mean, he's drunk off his freaking skunko, but... There you go.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The
Really?
cops, they got it all wrong.
He is so
See?
drunk off his
Sure,
stuff.
sure. I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker.
He is
That
so
wasn't
gone.
Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien!
Space alien. Okay,
I
bud.
know it sounds like something that a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
So basically, Danny got taken by, well, the Dark Place people.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman.
Fact.
Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Yep. So, theory number 2.6.3. Alan's involvement in the Dark Place, since he is
The early
person...
morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
He is the person who can use objects of power, has the object of power, comes to Bright Falls, and all shenanigans break loose, and he, you know, it's his involvement that makes the Dark Presence worse in Bright Falls for 13 years.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence
All
behind
right.
the police station.
Alan
There
Wake.
was something for me in an abandoned car.
Shut the fuck up. I want to play the
Well,
radio.
folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep.
Pat sounds so much saner in this this version.
It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Alright, get away from the music. Get away from the music. Get away from the music. Because I got freaking got last night. Or last week. Or whatever. So really freaking loud. La! 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 I'm sorry. Get away from the music! Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away! Get away, get away, get away! Get away, get away, get away!
Snapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Real quick. I hate doing this. There. I have turned the music down so low that
Alice's
it
driver's
might
license
as well not
had
be
been
there.
placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Which sucks. But what are
Barry?
we gonna do?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Yay,
Listen to
Barry!
me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet
You should
Alice's
just
kidnappers.
use that winch and just escape. Bring down those steps, you know? Da 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 doop doop. Yep, the guy's asleep.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness.
Hi, TV.
Shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
So, another theory I have right now is that technically Alan's been writing this entire time.
Settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not...
Whoops.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman.
It's
I'd
this
like
guy.
to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh!
Hey!
Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Barry!
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges.
Because he knows that this
Mr.
whole thing
Wake,
was sketchy.
My offer still stands.
You're a horrible person.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I love Barry. He is adorable. Okay?
I
He
had
is
to talk to
so
someone.
cute.
I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
It's bad. It's bad, Kai.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
I love this, like... Sheesh.
Who's Max?
We'll find out.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Yeah, a fan that seems kind of obsessed. Again, I
Even
know
as
we're
a
talking
fan
about
site
early
dedicated to
2000s.
you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
Yes.
When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have
No.
you been drinking?
No.
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and
understand
everything's just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that?
What?
Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
I mean... I'm sure it's fine. Holy bag of Cheetos. Big stuffer. We talk about this. The name convention for their food here. Big stuffer. I mean, go off, I guess. There's some jokes in there somewhere that I'm not of the propensity to make. But, you know.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Puppy.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
Can
Actually,
I pet the puppy?
I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Registration from the desk.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper.
Can too.
Those situations always
I'm the
end
main
up in
character.
disaster.
I have plot
you
armor.
Gotta talk to the cops.
No.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds.
I mean...
If you're trying to pull a joke on me,
not wrong.
freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry.
He's
well,
not
you had
wrong.
Me going there
He really
real
isn't.
Funny,
It
Al.
is
You can quit it now.
fucked up. But also, we are living in a reality that might not actually be reality. Just saying. Yo. Bestie.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks.
Puppy,
Can you tell me how to get to
Look
Lover's
at
Peak?
the doggo.
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
I would like to pet the puppy.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch
Foreshadowing.
of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Right, thanks.
Foreshadowing.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
Dude, your wrist need
a
fixing.
guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him.
Yes.
You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms.
Come on, B.
Strapped
Let's
to their
go.
beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and
You're
now
a
he is
skeptic.
one. It's
You
fine.
gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on. I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something
I haven't actually
weird
heard this because
happened to
usually
you,
I just
okay?
leave. But for you
Thanks
guys
for the
to try
heartfelt
to
vote of
give
confidence.
the
All
dialogue.
I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
I love, like, Alan Wake is basically a rock star, so he gets to talk to Barry and everybody else how he fucking pleases. But agents can drop your ass. I'm just saying. Like, he is lucky his books make mint, okay? He is lucky.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate.
That was a
Barry.
very loud lamp.
I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
they're
back
actually
by morning,
friends,
call
too.
the cavalry.
My bad.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me.
No, I
bet
want
there's
to see the...
mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Oh my god. Come on. The within side.
Lock the door when I leave.
Yeah, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. In a cabin straight from a horror movie.
Something Ned? I can't tell you what it's by. But that's a spiral from, you see it everywhere in book 2. Or in game 2. The second game. Sentence structures are fun. I'm a writer, I promise. Cabin. I love that desk. I want it. Just saying. Is there anything over here? Back up, back up. Because backing up is fucking faster.
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha ha! Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark till you come back.
Hey,
Until I get eaten by a grue.
I turned the light back on, Barry. Quit your bitching.
I didn't realize we were back in the third quarter. Seriously, cut it out, Al. My nerves are shot.
No, no more? Okay, fine. They're on now, right? Okay, cool. I'm like, I can't remember if they were on or off. I have to go out this specific door. There we go. Alrighty tighty, guys. We're getting back to the spooky parts. There we go.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
You're okay. God, he's such a chicken shit. But it's fine because it's Barry and he is adorable. Next page.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Yeah. Alright.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them. And they had Alice. Barry had the keys to the car he rented.
I can't.
It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Fair. The driving part of this game comes later. I can tell you for a fact, I'm a really shitty driver. It's fine. Alright, let's head over here. Gets me every time. Even a little. Just looking for supplies.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc.
I thought I heard more footsteps, but turns out they were just mine.
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Aww.
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Of course. Because pie.
That takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right.
Is the fisher, is the dog the guy in the towel in the sauna in game 2?
This morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
That's fair.
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy if you...
And besides, give someone else a chance. He sounds like a winner.
That's kind of you to say.
You know? Alright. We gotta go before the music starts. Very, very important. Fuck you. I was about to say, you don't scare me, tire swing. And it's like, oh wait. Maybe a little. Might as well go get supplies from this cabin. I believe this is the one that is going to do the jump scare. Because there is a cabin out here that... Okay, I'm just trying to remember the buttons real fast. Well, that was a fucking waste, wasn't it? Oh. Manuscript page.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Yep. Because Alan's already writing the story. Like...
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Gotta go.
Rusty, hang on!
Oh, God!
I'm coming!
Please, help me!
Coming, Rusty!
Help me!
Just real quick. Oop, move, sorry.
Hear me? Anyone?
I'm coming! But first...
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building.
We're just gonna read this page first.
Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
That's fair.
Help me!
But he's not gonna die alone. We're gonna go help him. It's fine.
Hello?
Buddy? Hey, bud?
Mr. Wake?
You good? I mean, you're not, but you good? You good, fam?
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found
Max, it's okay, bud.
True. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
See,
Whatever
again.
did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
So...
Shh. Good boy.
So once again, Rusty is just like the lights. Alan here, the keys, because he knows that something ain't quite right here in Bright Falls. And they need to get the lights back on because Big Scary. Yeah, I think I have to go out front and then... Oh yeah, the lights are in the office. Right. This way.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Yep. Unlock the door. Whoops. That is a very sturdy plant that I just knocked over. Oops.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Yep, because the light is safe. The light is the good spots. Alright.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Can I...
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Alright, here we go. Got him. Okay. Rusty? Max?
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Max is okay. Max probably just ran.
Don't feed the animals.
That's the first time I noticed where Max went. That's the first time I've noticed where Max went. My headcanon
Who purchased a park license?
was like he ran away.
Obey
The park ranger's instructions.
at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never.
Go to them 100 yards.
Two bears and wolves. Never approach any other. Closer than
45 yards.
pets must be leashed.
At all times.
Never.
I hate this fight so much.
It is
Against the law.
to remove any
Natural objects.
or historical artifacts from the park.
Ah.
This includes even you made or even simple berries.
Coward! Come face me! I just ran out of... We just murked all the batteries. I didn't mean to use all the... Fuck! Even in easy mode, I'm not good with the whole, you know, conservation of resources. There we go. We have no batteries. I'm sure it's fine. I just get very impatient with that fight because he just doesn't slow down. Yeah. I know. Dark place mad. Dark place very angry. Or dark presence very angry.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
It's the
Forget
bad
about
stuff.
it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Poor Barry.
You're not crazy.
He's been
I wish you were
through a
crazy,
lot in this
but you're
game.
not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Yeah, it's a time. It's a time.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and
Dude.
forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been.
Don't be creepy.
He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Old men are creepy. Give me bats. Yay. All right. Need batteries. For your safety, stay on the hiking trail. Of course. Of course I'll stay on the
Lover's
designated
Peak was
trail.
at the far end of the nature trail.
I want to go see what's over here. Kind of sounds like the crows are singing. So we're gonna go. Considering it says Moonshine Cave, I wonder if those are Odin's ravens, for lack of any better way to put it. Because there are... There is a lot of Norse influence within some of the characters. It's super obvious in the second game. Goodbye. There we go. These batteries regen in easy mode, so it's not like I really want to, you know, use that, like, refill so much. But yeah, no, those ravens kind of sounded like they were singing. I think, and with the Andersons that make the moonshine, I wonder if there is a connection.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart, too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
I mean, Rose is sweet. She is. She's just a bit of a time. You know? Let's keep going the way we should. The forest is not a fun place. I usually try to make it through here as fast as possible. It's a bit of a resource hog. As you can see. It's that one. In nightmare mode, I have to skip this whole thing and just run and hope for the best. because there's like a million enemies. It's why another reason why I'm playing this on easy for you guys, so you guys can see this stuff. Nope, nope, nope. Thanks, tree. Because yeah, it's awful. It's actually the one part I hate about this game is this section of it. All the way up until after you meet this guy we're going to meet. Oh, fuck. See, even on easy mode, I'm bad at it. Oops. Run, run, run. But it is possible you can actually skirt those guys and then turn this on, and then the combat stops. Which is nice. Alright. Over here. Aside from a janked out phone box. Okay.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
AKA Cynthia. The first game, it's heavily implied that Cynthia Weaver is the one dropping off all the boxes. Or even Thomas Zane. Or, fuck. I just had a thought. Make sure we're loaded if we can. Oh, I am out. Okay. If Alan Wake is writing the story, then Alan Wake is writing Cynthia to drop off the boxes. I just realized Cynthia might not be doing it on her own. This is the sequence I should have saved the flare for. Fuck. Mean. Oh god. Oh god. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back up the trail, up the trail. We're good. We're okay. That's the part I hate. I thought it was that tree section. It's not. It's that part. Go that way. But I think there's stuff over here. Like, I love this game. I do. But this forest section is kind of akin to the water level in Ocarina of Time. I might be being a little mean. But I said what I said. Okay, that's just me going in circles. Let's go. Okay. Barred gate. But I can jump over it. So, it's over here. Aside from more nonsense. I thought there would be an achievement for it. I'm a dork, but it's funny. I appreciate the little details of there being stuff like this. Like, because we're in a park with an old town. And so there's like little lore beats, like this log that shows the age of the wood and stuff. Page!
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls.
Oh, Agent
These little
Nightingale.
communities revolted him, and
Heart.
he didn't like the trees or the
My
coffee.
heart.
He now knew
Poor
that
buddy.
impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
See, there still hasn't been a lot of reason as to why. Like, it's been hinted that something happened in New York. Right? And that's why the FBI is after him. That's why Nightingale shows up. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alan, get up! I'm dumb, okay? I was gonna get crushed. It would have been funny. Open. Says me. But we're still never told what happened in New York. It's just, hey, by the way. Oh, God. Alan, you are really good at falling over. Has anyone told you that? Hi. Uh-oh. Woo! Hey, army
Come on,
dude.
we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
That's the guy from the boat when the one who called me a yuppie.
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares won't keep the bastards away.
We love flares. Don't forget to loot the box, Alan.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep... What I got for you?
Oh God, they're behind me. I'm using flares. Everywhere.
Monster!
They're everywhere, so we're using flares. They're everywhere.
Oh, like that, boy? Ah!
There you go. That's another one clean. Ow. That was my face. No, get the one I've already cleaned, bud. Come on, I'm wasting battery here. You loser. There we go.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
It's such a useless... Like, I hate this section. I do.
Just a little longer. Scare them off.
I don't want to use all the flares because we're going to need them for the end of this section.
That'll keep them off us.
Yeah, because there's one over
Just
there.
a little longer. I almost got it.
Well, go faster.
Hey, it's open, Wake. Move it or lose it.
Come on, FBI man, or Army man. This way.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
Yes, I was almost dead, you fucking asshole. I hate this guy.
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Yeah, no, this section is... Because you have to defend on this little pier line.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
Like...
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
There.
Ow! Bullseye! Die already! Die!
Back off. I want to shoot him, but I can't. I can't do anything about it. So I have to wait for this guy to do it. And he's not the smartest assistant. Like, so having him as the gun guy is kind of annoying. Because even if I'm a shitty shot, I'm a better shot than he is.
Monster!
Yep. Thank you.
This is a piece of cake, Wake.
In nightmare mode, this whole section is almost impossible. It took me so many attempts. I'm kind of glad that the VOD isn't there on stream anymore. Like, the Twitch don't save. Get away from me, you jerk. See? The guy just occasionally just stands there and does nothing.
That's right.
There we go.
See? Nothing to it.
I wasted like 5 flares and I probably shouldn't have.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about?
And what do you
Where's
mean by
Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and
Hey, Alan fell again! Told you, he is bad at staying on his feet. Really bad at it, which makes sense, because he's a writer, he's not an action hero. But he really likes the ground. Okay.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice. Do you hear me? Come back here!
Like...
He had Alice. And he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Like, guy has the gun, so of course he runs like a bitch. Since Alan has the gun now. But he's still threatening this whole concept. But, like, isn't actually ever anything.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
I feel like Alice has to be something special about her that we never get to find out. Because she knows the dark is scary. And it's like, sure, you can be afraid of the dark as an adult. There's actual... I think there's, like, studies or something like that. But she knows shit, I think. I also feel like I'm giving her too much credit, but I'm also not the biggest Alice fan. Because of the whole, you know, we're gonna take a vacation, honey. One where you have to work. Even though you've been burnt out for 2 years. You know. Oh shit, that's another thing I just thought about. Right now it's 2010. 9, 8, 7. When people start going missing. I think 2007 something happened to Alan. This is just theoretical. I'm just throwing shit. But I can't remember if I can disarm these, so we're just going to avoid them. That Alan's been writing this whole time since whatever happened in New York. We're taking our time now, so I don't step in traps. Also, there's going to be a guy on my right, I think. I think we'll just go. Another trap. There's another trap. That's not the way. This is the way. So this is that moment where I'm like, okay, I gotta focus because I don't want to step in traps. Because if you step in traps, you get swarmed by the fucking shadow dudes. And it's awful, bitches. I'll take that. Thank you. Very kindly. Alright. Forward. We're going, we're going, we're going, we're going, yeah! Alright. Watch for bear traps. They're scary as fuck. I hate how it keeps, like, not letting me switch targets, which is kind of frustrating. I didn't notice how bad the controls were in this game. It's kind of funny. I'm not really noticing it till now. God. Fuck off. There we go. Sheesh! I was very distracted by all the loud. Can I have this ever in this box? Look, it's up here. This way. I get all turned around once the fog starts. But see, it's things like this. I can't get... Oh my god. It's control moments like that that make it very hard. Whew. Because I was stuck in those controllers. I know it looks like technically, because you guys can't see what I'm doing, it looked like I was just doing nothing when I could not get the control to cooperate. It just stuck at this angle. Or it stuck in one angle.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
There's something about that line. That's when I heard the chainsaw. That tells you everything you need to know what it's about, which is going to happen very soon. Alright. AKA, there is a certain level of fucked uptitude that is going to occur for us. Okay. I kind of feel bad at how annoyed I am with just how bad with how rough that just was. No, there's nothing up there. Because, like, this game stops becoming terrifying really quick and becomes frustrating at points. Like this section.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
So we're gonna go close to it, because why not? You start realizing really fast that this world doesn't make sense. Because we needed to come up here for stuff and things. Alright. And then we go this way. Scary things. I don't want to use this yet. So the goal is to not get flanked by these assholes. I thought I fixed him. Come on, don't be in the animation. Just do the shit. Thank you. I didn't actually mean to use that flare. It's fine. Come on. There it is. Go, 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 go! Save me from the darkness of my own making. It's like I said, I'm pretty sure this is all our fault. Because we're the writer who is writing this reality, and we're also in it, which is entirely super meta. Okay, no, I thought there was something over there. Come on, come on, fire! Fire the lasers! There we go. That's why I like that gun, for those kind of situations. As much as I have a clear distaste for firearms. Okay. Alright, not that way. Gotta go up this ladder. Oh no! We're fine. Just gonna sit for a minute and enjoy the fact that we did not fall to our death. We don't need to actually waste the power here. Thank you for the ammunition. I appreciate you. Thank you for the ammunition. I would like a battery or two. Right, so that does that. Let's just go here first. Because manuscript page.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
See, again, they know before they... Shit's cockeyed before Alan even gets here. It just gets worse because Alan is here. That is my cemented theory now. Like, it's always been weird, but now it's just a lot. Third floor, women's socks. Whee!
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show.
Yep.
When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Yep. Because now it's basically, now that Alan is here, it's free lunch. Because he is a creator. I mean, there is an entire psychiatric adjacent facility here on, like, the lodge that Alice wants Alan to go to. It's for creators. Creators keep coming out here. And weird starts happening. Why do we think this is? I mean, I think I have to go up. Is it here? I can't remember how to get out of here. Oh, right, the ladder. Hell, I even wonder, did Thomas Zane really start this stuff in the 70s? Or was Thomas Zane just another victim of the Dark Places machinations? Or the Dark Presence's machinations, sorry. I gotta listen to the Poet Muse again, because there might be answers there. The darkness wears her face.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Cause like, Scratch is like the 2023's version of the Dark Presence. Barbara Jagger is Alan's version of the Dark Presence. So, I'm curious as to... Oh, that might be a stuck toy. Oh, fuck. Oh, nope, there's a manuscript here. Who was Tom's? Tom's was Barbara's, too.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Nope, the darkness literally goes boop. It's like a reverse claw. You just go boop. Let me just place you here. All right, and up, 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 down, down, down. Okay. Searching for supplies, making sure we're not gonna get murked first. Hi, bats! We love sky puppies. We hate crows. I mean, we don't hate crows. We hate crows in this game. In the game, crows suck. Check for light over that way. No, okay. Yeah, right. Chainsaw. Come on, boys. There we go. Walk into the light, my friend. Okay. I'm gonna leave 2 batteries. And we're gonna have to deal with Chainsaw Man. Not looking forward to this part. No, that's just a slope. I'm trying to hold on to my flares for this guy, because he's an absolute jackass. Yay, more batteries. Let's do that. Load that. Okay, I still can't pick it up. That's fine. Right. We're gonna reload. Boss fight time, I think.
Loading is a hazardous occupation.
And then, chainsaw. There we go. She stays away. Come on, big guy. Fuck. Oh my god, Alan, aim! You aim when I don't want you to. There we go. Yeah, on nightmare mode? Don't even. Don't think. Yeah. keep going. We're almost there, Barry. We're coming. Technically, I forgot. He's not actually the boss of this chapter. But he is a pain in the ass on every other mode other than easy.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden.
It's like, why would I open the door anyway? I don't want to be attacked by angry birds. Hitchcock, terrifying movie. Or The Birds, a terrifying movie. I think it's called The Birds? Forgive me, I haven't seen it in an age.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Yeah. Best day ever.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Yeah. No, I fucking love the headlights. Like, the driving section is equal parts cry in a corner, oh my god, please shoot me now, and woohoo, headlights. Now, scary bathroom. So we're gonna listen to this page.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Yep. Nightingale's a fucking asshole. And I kind of believe he deserves what he gets. I hate the jump scare bathroom.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
It's true for real writing too. Because been in revisions for it feels like a half an eternity. And there have been some like, oh well, what if I do this way? What if I make this change with this? Like, this would make things better, right? But then you have to make sure all the changes are matching. So the consistency is, well, consistent. And it sets off, that sets off a chain reaction. Unlock the door, bitch. Alright. See if the remastered improved the driving. Because I don't remember. Right trigger. Oh no. Bye! Apparently, bad. I can change vehicles whenever I feel like it. Because we're gonna need to. Bye! Donuts. Woohoo! I am really trying to turn around, I swear. And, like, actually beam these guys. Oh god. Oh god. The camera. There we go. We're good. Everything's fine. Okay. Yeah! Woo! Okay. Turn. I think it's that way. Oh god, they're still alive. No, it's not that way. Uh-oh. Waited too long. Sat there too long. Whee! This way? This way. Okay. I thought I was further down the map than I was. Oh, wait. Yeah. Right? Oh dear. I hate the driving. This car is in rough shape. It's just like me. Oh no. Come on. Wait. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, camera. I didn't actually mean to get out of the car. So finicky. I'm being very purposeful right now. Let's see. There we go. Okay. I would love to say that the driving was over, but I'd be lying to you. It's over for now, as you can hear by the crows.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Oh god. Ah! Oh, you moved my car. Mean.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Fine, I'll use the flare gun first. Roasted! That's what I was supposed to do.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your
Yeah,
woman back.
yeah,
Simple as
yeah.
that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife.
See, that's what writers do. They stall.
Yes, I get
He doesn't even know what's going on. He's just like, yeah, I need a week. Because all writers say they need a week. I think. Stalling is easy.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Hitchcock film! It's fine. These weren't here before, I just want to let you know. In case you were curious. That little box of goodies was not there before.
Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Yep. These are not fun. This is the boss fight. Fucking birds. Wrong button. But yeah, with the shitty camera, in some it's not even like all the time. Like you see, I have better. I'm handling the camera better right now. The camera's not shitty all the time. It's just sometimes, which gets very frustrating. There we go.
Make them go away, please.
Working on it, buddy. I just don't know when the next... Oh, right there. Oh, shit. There we go. It's one flock. Fuck off. I think there's some more flares and stuff over here. There we go. And flare to readjust. There we go. And birds. Come on, birds. And this is why I actually like in terms of the way the flashlight's used. I like how it's better in this game because I can just kind of wave it around all willy-nilly, whereas in the second game it's very much like burst only. Oh, that was a nice one. Oh no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Open the door now. They're gone.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
You should be, because not crazy.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about
It's
a
a
man
problem.
fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Nope, because you're not the one writing, love. It's the actual Alan.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Poor kid. I didn't want to risk getting nicked again. So that was the end of today's Alan Wake. Chapter 2, or Episode 2, The Taken. I hope you're enjoying this. It is fun playing the game again, as much as I am kind of being a bit more critiquey today. So, come back tomorrow for Episode 3, which I believe is called... Nope, don't remember the title. Sorry! I might put a note. And then check me out for the streams on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Writing and Productivity. And Wednesday for probably the final episode in the Alan Wake 2 playthrough, because we are in the endgame now. So it also might be a longer stream, so we can just finish it up in one fell swoop. That way we can start the new year back in Baldur's Gate 3 with Hat Dragon. At least that's the plan. But, you know, the road to hell was paved with the best intentions, and my plans never seem to work out the way I want them to. So check out the channel later to see what happens. Until next time, I love and appreciate every single one of you, and we will see you guys in the next video, stream, reel, or wherever the hell it is you find me next. Bye, guys!